Man, we had another Thunder blowout last night. They're now 25-1, Rob. Tying the Warriors. Obviously, the Warriors set that record some years ago, and they're on track to do that. Some people think they might actually beat them. I'm inclined to actually think they may just do that, considering how good they are, and they haven't even played their best basketball yet. They haven't even had their full unit. It's like this guy's out. Okay, that guy's all right. J-Dub ain't even played in weeks. Okay, he's back. Well, SGA have a night off. Like, I don't even know what they're going to look like when they're fully locked in. We're in December. The NBA season doesn't even start till Christmas Day, we typically say. That's when the season starts. And they already look like a shoo-in. This is absolutely great if you're a high school basketball coach. This is the team you would show your team, hey, guys, before we go out there on this court and practice, I want you to watch this team. They're committed. They're all for one. They play hard-nosed defense. Everybody knows their role. They don't care who gets the start. You know, this guy's in, this guy's out, doesn't matter. They're exactly what you want from a team. But they're not at all what you want from a league. And if you're Adam Silver, this is not great. Rob, I've been covering this league since, I feel like you right now, since when was I about 10, 12 years old? I've been watching this league my whole life, and including Michael Jordan years. I never went into a season, and at this point where you go, oh, it's a shoo-in. They're winning this thing, right? Because even in the Jordan years, you say, all right, well, Charles Barkley with the Suns looks great. He's the MVP. This could be something. All right, maybe the Utah Jazz get some revenge this year. Can Sean Kemp and Gary Payton, you could find some ways to maybe add another team or two. We are all hoping that Denver makes a thing of this thing. Otherwise, it's absolutely a wrap. So, Adam Silver, I don't know. The league got to come together. Like a reverse Chris Paul. Remember they said, no, Chris Paul can't go join the Lakers and Kobe Bryant? They need to do like a reverse of that and absolutely send somebody somewhere. Giannis got to come with Luka and LeBron, or go to another team, form up with Wemby, because this is not good for business. It's great for them. It's great for Sam Presti. It's great for the Thunder, but this is bad for basketball in the entertainment sense. It's a shoo-in. Every single basketball fan I talk to is like, yo, is anybody even have a shot? They're blowing everybody out 20, 30, 40 points. And I've never seen anything like this, and it's not great. You need villains. You need rivalries. You need beef. You need something that makes it compelling. The Thunder are the best team by far, and there's nothing compelling about them. And it's a compliment in that they're such a great team, but you need some entertainment value. And Adam Silver, I don't know, like I said, he's going to have to pull something off, whisper to somebody, hey, y'all need y'all to make a trade. Put somebody else somewhere with something, because this ain't, Rob, I've never seen this where it's such a shoe and a lock-in, unless SGA, I don't even want to say it, but like a bad injury where he's out for the season. Other than that, they can lose another star and still be okay. So this is just, I've never been here where in December 10th, 11th, I'm already ready to throw the towel in on the season. We know who's winning.
I disagree there. There's a long way to go. Denver took them to 7 games last year. I'm not going to sit here and go, I don't care what the record is. Mm-hmm. You could have a bad week in the NBA or have a missed shot or some situation. We saw the Pacers last year down by 14 points with a minute, 2 minutes. What was it?
Like 2:13. I don't remember.
2:40 to go.
2:40,
2:30. And down by 14 on the road and win that game and change everything. So I'm not there. That I'm not crowning them the champs in early December. But I will say this. The OKC Thunder are the worst basketball team for the NBA. They are worse than even the Harlem Globetrotters. They're a bad version of the Harlem Globetrotters. You know they used to win all the time. Mm-hmm. They always beat the
Generals.
Washington Generals. The difference is we knew the routine. We knew the script. They were supposed to win. OKC does absolutely zero for the NBA because there's no competition. It ain't about beefs and all that. It's about competition. Who's watching a game that's 40 or 30 or 40 or 50 points? Nobody in their right mind is going to watch that. So the NBA doesn't get any juice from them winning, and it's exciting, and oh my God, they made another three-pointer at the buzzer. These games are done at half. So people are looking for Golden Girls reruns. So that doesn't work. They're a small market to begin with. There's nothing here to like. It's as bad as it gets for the NBA. And everybody who thinks that winning all the time is great, let me give you a history lesson. The Celtics, during their run, when they won 8 championships in a row in the 50s and 60s and all that, guess whose attendance dipped during that run? Go look at the 60-61 season. Their tickets, you thought they had won 2 in a row, back-to-back, and they were going for their 3rd title en route to 8 in a row. Mm-hmm. People stopped going. Didn't buy tickets. I saw it. I already saw them win. How about the Atlanta Braves of the 90s? Won 14 straight National League East titles. Kelvin, people would stop going to playoff games for the Braves. I saw it already. Mm-hmm. I've been there. It can happen. Winning all the time with no competition, no press pushback is the worst thing you could have. Add to that a small market. Add to that a player people are indifferent about. No one is like, oh, I can't stand SGA or he guys must see TV. It's indifferent. So OKC Thunder are the worst basketball team for the NBA. They get nothing from this. No juice. I don't know who's watching. People in OKC? Okay. Sure. Ain't no basketball fans watching no 49-point blowout. I'm sorry.
The Thunder is the perfect name because it's like a rain cloud on the NBA. It's a rain cloud on the NBA because, again, and I mean this in the most complimentary way. They played the absolute best basketball. Every person knows their role. Don't care if I play 5 minutes or 25 tonight. Don't care who got the shot. Everybody's playing defense, taking charges, moving the ball around. We got a closer in SGA. We got a number 2 in J-Dub. Matter of fact, have a seat, J-Dub, for weeks. We'll be okay. We got Chet. They play an amazing brand of basketball as far as winning games. And again, I said it, if I was a high schooler or a coach in college, this is the team I would try to model my team after. However, the difference between what we're seeing with them and the difference what we saw with the Warriors did it, or with the Bulls. Number one, the Bulls had Michael Jordan. It didn't get any bigger. But they also had Dennis Rodman, right? Character. You knew what he was. You just wild. You don't know if he's going to
But there were games, though.
And they were in games. I'm going where you're going. They had to hit some buzzer beaters. They had to be in some, I don't know how we pulled that off. You go to that Warriors team. They were in a lot of games. They close at the end. They also were compelling. We'd never seen anything like Steph Curry before. Remember, this is early Steph. Now we're used to it. This is early Steph. This is early Clay. We had a nickname for them. They were the Splash Brothers. We had Draymond Green fighting people, stomping people, chaos. We were familiar with Steve Kerr. There was something to be seen. With this Thunder team, not a single buddy of mine or anybody has texted me, yo, you watching this Thunder game?
That's why I said they're the worst.
Nobody.
This is the worst basketball team for the NBA. And it just is.
And it's their fault for being really good, and I understand it.
But it's not compelling. It's not – without the compelling part, without the competition part, sports, that's what separates sports from everything else. When we watch movies, we know who the good guy is and we know who the bad guy is, right? And the good guy always wins, right?
Yep.
But we don't know how we get to that point, so we watch.
And maybe he doesn't win in this one,
But
yeah.
But sports is totally different. The whole idea is that we don't know what's going to happen. That's what keeps bringing us back. It's the upsets. Oh, my God, I can't believe what I just saw. I can't believe that Rojas hit a home run with 1 out in the 9th for the Dodgers. Nobody could have scripted that. Nobody.
You still don't believe it.
No, I don't believe it.
No, it's unbelievable.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, you brought up Tyrese Halliburton. Who thought he would be the star of the summer? Hitting game winner after game winner after game. Like, that was unbelievable.
That's what makes sports exciting. This Thunder team is a bore, is a snooze fest. I'm not interested, and I'm not taking away. They're great. They're 25-1, whatever their record is now, and I get it. But I'm sorry. I'm here for the competition. I don't want to see Harlem Globetrotters games against the Washington Generals. I don't want to see that. That doesn't entertain me. It doesn't interest me. It doesn't make me feel any kind of way. That's what it feels like. It feels like a bad Harlem Globetrotters, Washington Generals thing that we're watching. Sorry, count me out.
And if it would be different if SGA was Wemby. Let's say this was the Spurs and Wemby was just going crazy, 33 a night, and because he's a freak, right? He's something with unicorn. We've never seen this before. So it will be compelling. You'd be like, man, are you seeing what this 7'6" guy is doing every night? You'd be talking about it every night. This is crazy. But because SGA is their best player and he just goes about his business in a workmanlike fashion, you don't talk about it. Nobody ever, not a single one of your friends ever sent you a SGA reel on DM, on Instagram, or a text. And he just goes about his business. He wins. He's quiet. He's chill. And it's, again, that's what you actually like if you're a coach or if you're, modeling a team after it, but you want some juice. You want something. They don't even have a nickname. Usually you got a nickname when you're this good, Rob. I keep telling everybody that you're the bad boys. You're the Lake Show. You're the Showtime Lakers. You're the something. Rob G, what you got?
Guys, obviously it's early in the season, but if the season ended today, the Oklahoma City Thunder would have a net rating of plus 17.2, which means they win each game by an average of 17 points per game. The previous high in NBA history was a Jordan Bulls team, 1996, 13.4. That gap, about 4 points, would be the difference between the 72-win Bulls and the 2020 Milwaukee Bucks, 2021 Milwaukee Bucks with Giannis. So the gap between Oklahoma City and arguably the greatest team of all time is the same gap between what had been the greatest team of all time and a nondescript champion from 4 years ago.
Right.
And that's how much better they are, but it
also tells you why this isn't compelling. It just isn't. And I'm not, if you're in Oklahoma City and that's all you have going, I understand it. You feel great. They win every night. Whatever. For the rest of NBA America, no thank you. No thank you. And it's not just their fault. Nobody can seem to come up with a defense or do anything. And when you don't have competition, that's what makes sports special.
Lakers,
and you gotta have
Celtics.
competition.
The Celtics had to get by the Pistons, every year. Obviously, the Pistons want to finally top them, and the Lakers were battling it out with the Rockets, and you had the 76ers in that era. If you're talking the 80s, you can go to the 90s. You had several teams competing, trying to beat the Bulls, even though the Bulls dominated. You just right now, it's just one team, and everybody's hope lies, really, in my opinion, on two teams. It's Denver and a big-time all exclamation points and a question mark for Houston. That's your two hopes. Is it Houston and Denver that can, give them a run? All right, Rob, so they're watching us right now, which means another thing they can do is what?
They can subscribe. All you got to do is hit that button, subscribe to The Odd Couple for some of the best sports talk content in the nation.
Facts, and while you're at it, they can like, they can comment, they can share. Do all that for us. We appreciate it. Just do all that right up in here.